A tool named Send Notification interacts with external messaging APIs. When these APIs experience timeouts, the tool returns a generic failure status, causing downstream agents to automatically retry the operation, which results in duplicate messages for users. To stop this behavior while handling timeout scenarios accurately, how should the tool's error output be updated? The options are: Option A, provide a structured retry safe true flag in the error response. Option B, include a message in the error response that acknowledges the ambiguous state of the delivery and explicitly warns against further retries. Option C, update the error message to explicitly suggest a retry. Option D, echo the original notification payload back within the error response. Okay, let's talk about why these answers are correct. First off, when using tools in Dialogflow, the status code returned is crucial for downstream agents. If a tool returns a generic failure status, the agent may assume that it should retry the operation. This can lead to duplicate messages, especially when the tool is working with external services. Now, the correct answer is option B, including a message in the error response that acknowledges the ambiguous state of the delivery and explicitly warns against further retries. This approach will handle the timeout scenario correctly, as it will prevent the agent from assuming that it should retry, and it will warn against further retries. Option A doesn't work because retry safe true would mean that the platform should retry the operation, and this would continue the duplicate messages. Option C also doesn't work because updating the error message to explicitly suggest a retry would cause the exact same behavior. Option D, echoing the original notification payload back within the error response.
This scenario touches on the concept of distributed system idempotency and error signaling. The primary problem is that the downstream system cannot distinguish between a total failure and a timeout where the message might have been delivered successfully. Because the failure looks identical to other errors, the system blindly retries, causing undesirable duplicate actions. The question asks how we can change the error interface to prevent these unnecessary retries.
In my view, the correct answer is option B. When dealing with timeouts, the core issue is the uncertainty of whether the message was actually sent or not. By returning an error that explicitly acknowledges this ambiguous state, you provide the necessary metadata for the downstream orchestration logic to halt retries. This is the most effective way to prevent duplicate messages when the outcome of a request is unknown. Looking at the other choices, option A is incorrect because adding a retry safe flag would actively encourage the system to retry, which is exactly the behavior we are trying to avoid. Option C also encourages the problematic retry logic by suggesting a retry. Finally, option D does not address the status of the request, providing no guidance on whether retries are safe. As an exam tip, always consider the operational side effects when designing error handling for distributed services.